Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here, and welcome back to Omelove channel. Staying properly hydrated is essential for good health. Today we're diving into signs of dehydration and how to fix it. So grab a glass of water and stay tuned. First up, a dry mouth and throat. This is a sign you're not drinking enough water. Dehydration reduces saliva, making your mouth and throat dry. So reach for a glass of water before it gets worse. Dark urine is a clear indicator of dehydration. Your urine should be a light straw color. The darker your urine, the more concentrated it is. Light-colored urine means you're well hydrated. Number 3 on our list is fatigue. We all feel tired sometimes, right? Constant fatigue, even after good sleep, could mean dehydration. Water transports nutrients and oxygen to your cells. Dehydration makes this process less efficient, causing sluggishness. It's like running a car on fumes. Feeling tired? Reach for water before coffee. Stay hydrated to stay energized. Next up, we have dizziness or lightheadedness. Ever stand up too quickly and feel a little woozy? That's a mild form of what can happen when you're dehydrated. Dehydration decreases blood volume, reducing circulation to your brain. This can cause that spinning sensation or lightheadedness. It's your body's way of saying, hey, I need more fluids. If dizziness is frequent, check your hydration levels. Persistent dizziness? Consult a medical professional. Often, increasing water intake helps. Moving on to number 5, dry skin. Dry skin can be caused by weather, skincare products, or medical conditions, but dehydration is a big one. Think of your skin like a plant. It needs water to thrive. Proper hydration makes skin elastic, supple, and radiant. Dehydration leaves skin dry, tight, and itchy. Headaches are one of the most common complaints I hear from patients. Dehydration is often the culprit. Low fluids can affect the volume around your brain, leading to a headache. Your brain needs to stay hydrated to function at its best. Start by grabbing a tall glass of water. Give it a few minutes, see if you feel any relief. If it persists, check in with your doctor. Muscle cramps, those sudden involuntary contractions, can really throw you off, whether you're in the middle of a workout or just going about your day. Dehydration is a major player. Our muscles need a balance of fluids and electrolytes to function properly. When dehydrated, this balance gets disrupted. Muscles are about 75% water. They need water to contract and relax smoothly. Without enough water, they cramp up. So next time you feel that tightening, think about your fluid intake. Staying hydrated can help keep those cramps at bay. Let's talk about bad breath or halitosis. It's not glamorous, but it affects many of us. Dehydration plays a role here too. Saliva is your mouth's defense. It washes away food particles and bacteria. Dehydration decreases saliva, breeding bacteria. Stay hydrated to keep your breath fresh. Let's talk about something we don't always like to discuss: constipation. Water helps keep things moving smoothly in your digestive system. Imagine sliding down a water slide with barely any water. Not fun, right? That's what happens in your gut when you're dehydrated. Water softens your stool, making it easier to pass. This one might surprise you, but those sugar cravings could actually be your body crying out for water. I know it sounds counterintuitive. When you're dehydrated, your body might be looking for a quick energy boost, and sugar seems like the easiest solution. But here's the thing: sugar provides a temporary fix, while water is essential for your body to function properly. So next time you reach for that candy bar, pause and consider if you might actually be thirsty. Try drinking a glass of water and waiting a few minutes. You might find that the craving subsides. Now, this is a big one. Staying hydrated means peeing regularly, right? If you're not going as often, it's a red flag for dehydration. Your kidneys need water to filter waste effectively. Dehydration means less urine output. Notice a decrease? Grab that water bottle and start chugging. A rapid heartbeat can be alarming, often due to dehydration affecting your blood volume. When dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, meaning less fluid for your heart to pump. Your heart works harder, beating faster to circulate blood. This is why you might feel your heart pounding if dehydrated. If your heart races and you haven't had much to drink, try reaching for some water first. It's amazing how such a simple thing can make a big difference. Dry eyes can be a subtle sign of dehydration that often goes unnoticed. You might think you just need eye drops, but the root cause could be not drinking enough water. Our eyes need moisture to function correctly, and that moisture comes from tears. When we're dehydrated, tear production is one of the first things to be affected. This can lead to that dry, gritty, irritated feeling in your eyes. While artificial tears can help, the best solution is to drink more water. Ever notice how you get a little more on edge when you haven't had enough water? Dehydration can significantly affect your mood. Your brain relies on a balance of water and electrolytes to function correctly. When dehydrated, this balance is thrown off, impacting your brain's ability to operate at its best. Next time you feel irritable, try reaching for a glass of water. Number 15 on our list of dehydration signs is flushed skin. Flushed skin can be a sign of being overheated, often due to dehydration. When dehydrated, your body struggles to regulate its temperature. This leads to that flushed look, especially during exercise. If your skin turns redder than usual, it might be a signal to hydrate. Staying properly hydrated is key, especially when active. Number 16, confusion or difficulty concentrating. Our brains need the right fuel to function well. One essential fuel is water. Dehydration affects brain function. This leads to brain fog and poor focus. Instead of coffee, try water. It might be just what your brain needs. At number 17, we've got dry, cracked lips. This is a sign of dehydration most of us know. Especially during colder months, dry lips are common. Lip balm helps, but the real solution is hydration. Drink enough water to keep your lips healthy. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike. We're continuing our look at the signs of dehydration. Ever notice you're not sweating as much as usual during your workouts? Decreased sweat production can be a sign you're not properly hydrated. When dehydrated, your body conserves fluids by reducing sweat. This might seem good, but it's a red flag. So if you're noticing a lack of sweat, up your fluid intake. All right, this next sign of dehydration might seem counterintuitive, but trust me on this one. Have you ever noticed that you feel colder than usual when you haven't had enough to drink? This unexpected chill can be your body's way of telling you it's dehydrated. Water plays a vital role in regulating your body temperature. When you're dehydrated, your body has less water to work with. So, next time you feel cold, consider this. Your body might just be thirsty. We're all familiar with those hunger pangs that hit us throughout the day. Sometimes those cravings for a snack might actually be your body's way of signaling thirst. The signals for thirst and hunger can get mixed up in our brains. Before you reach for that snack, try drinking a glass of water first. Difficulty sleeping? We've all been there, tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling. It could be linked to dehydration. Dehydration increases cortisol, the stress hormone. Great for waking up, not for sleeping. It can also cause muscle cramps. Sip water consistently to prevent wake-ups. We've all experienced that uncomfortable burning sensation in our chest. Heartburn. It's the worst. And while there are many causes, dehydration can actually make it worse. Think about it. Water helps dilute stomach acid. So when you're dehydrated, your stomach acid becomes more concentrated, increasing the likelihood of it creeping back up your esophagus and causing that familiar burning pain. This one might sound strange, but bear with me. Sometimes you cry and it seems like there are no tears, like your tear ducts are on strike. It could be a signal to up your fluid intake. Tears are mostly water and your body needs water to produce them. If you're dehydrated, tear production might be lackluster. It's a small indicator of your body's fluid balance. Sunken eyes can be a scary sight. It can make you look gaunt and tired, and can even be mistaken for illness. Your body, deprived of water, starts to conserve where it can. The delicate tissues around your eyes start to lose their volume, resulting in a sunken appearance. This is a clear sign of severe dehydration. Increase your water intake immediately. This one might seem counterintuitive, but trust me on this. You'd think that dehydration would make tissues shrink, not swell, right? Well, when it comes to swollen feet and dehydration, your body goes into survival mode. When you're severely dehydrated, your body starts to panic. It knows it needs water to survive, so it starts holding on to every last drop it can get, even storing it in places it normally wouldn't. This fluid retention can lead to swelling in your extremities, particularly your feet and ankles. Okay, before you ditch your scale and blame it all on dehydration, remember that weight fluctuations are normal. However, if you're seeing a sudden, unexplained increase on the scale and you've been slacking on your water intake, dehydration could be a contributing factor. Remember how we talked about your body hoarding water when it's dehydrated? Well, that stored water translates to extra weight. Your body is basically in survival mode, clinging onto fluids like they're going out of style. The solution? You guessed it, rehydrate. Low blood pressure or hypertension can be another sneaky sign of dehydration. Now, everyone's blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day, but consistently low readings can be a problem. You see, when you're dehydrated, the volume of blood circulating in your body decreases. This can lead to a drop in blood pressure, making you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even faint, especially when you stand up quickly. So, if you're experiencing frequent bouts of low blood pressure, don't brush it off. It might be your body's way of telling you to reach for that water bottle and rehydrate. Ever notice how dehydration can mess with your mood? It's not just you. Our brains need a balance of fluids and electrolytes to function properly. Dehydration can lead to mood swings and difficulty concentrating. It's like your brain trying to send a text with a low battery. Stay hydrated for better focus and a stable mood. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Did you know that being dehydrated could make you more susceptible to getting sick? Dehydration weakens your body's defenses, making it easier for germs to take hold. Your immune system needs proper hydration to function well. Water helps flush out toxins and transports white blood cells, so if you're feeling run down, drink more water. Staying hydrated helps your immune system. Moving on to number 30, and this one might surprise you. If you're experiencing joint pain, especially as you get older, dehydration could be a contributing factor. You see, the cartilage in your joints needs water to stay lubricated and healthy. When you're dehydrated, that cartilage can become dry and more prone to friction, leading to discomfort and stiffness. It's like a sponge. A dry sponge is rough and crumbles easily, but a wet sponge is soft and pliable. So, keeping your body well hydrated can help ensure your joints have the lubrication they need to move smoothly and pain-free. All right, guys, those were 30 signs of dehydration you shouldn't ignore. Now, you might be thinking, Dr. Mike, how do I make sure I'm staying properly hydrated? Well, it's easier than you think. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Carry a reusable water bottle with you as a reminder. Snack on water-rich fruits and veggies like watermelon, cucumbers and oranges. Set reminders on your phone or use a hydration tracking app. Pay attention to signs of thirst and don't ignore them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next one.